live?
Yeah, just now.
Okay. Welcome. I am Lindsay. I am sick. I have no voice, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. If it's hard to hear, I'm so sorry. Um, Basically, we're gonna teach you how to make some money from home. And um, my hair is all foggy, so just bear with me. Okay. So, can you guys hear me? Type in the chat. You'll type in the chat if you can hear me, please. That would be great.
I'm not getting any
Can you hear
feedback
me?
from anybody in the group yet. Okay.
Yeah,
Natasha
no.
says she can hear. There we go.
Huh?
Natasha says, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, see that. Oh, my stuff is up. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. So, I want to welcome you to ZNZ Solutions team. I'm so sorry I don't have any voice tonight, so y'all are just going to have to bear with me. Um, we're going to explain to you how we make money online and never have to leave our house. So, that being said, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background. I'm the founder of ZNZ Solutions team, and I got started 3 years ago. Yeah, in December. And basically, I found an ad on Facebook, and I was at a really low place in my life, so I just decided to give it a chance. I figured if something I wasn't doing wasn't working because I hadn't hit, millionaire status yet. So I decided to change it. Um, and that's what I did. I sent an ad online and I got started, and here I am today. So, okay, you guys can hear me. Good. Um, Feels like I'm coughing up my guts.
Let me, you want me to jump in here for you for a little bit, Lynn? I'll go ahead and take the reins here. My name is Joe Batron. It is Wednesday, January 14th, 2015. This is the NZ Solutions Opportunity Meeting. We do this every week in support of our team. Obviously, you can see our dedication. Lindsay's not feeling real well this evening. We promised our people that we would be here. This is a simple opportunity to work from home. It's your own business. It's not a job that you're hired to do. We're independent online advertisers and referral agents. Our job basically is to advertise online and refer people to our promotion company's websites. We have contracts with hundreds of companies that advertise their trial offers. When we bring people into the website that do a trial offer, those companies pay a commission. But basically, we're just an extension of their advertising. Instead of you seeing a Netflix commercial, we're going out and saying, hey, listen, come check this out. People might come to our website. They may see Netflix. They may see GameFly, CreditReport.com, Freester, Sirius XM satellite radio. There's hundreds and hundreds of different companies that advertise on the website looking for potential customers. They pay money for advertising. They don't know how many people they're gonna get, how many people are going to stay customers, or anything along those lines. What we provide for them in our advertising service is a little bit more of a quality lead per se, instead of them just paying, whatever dollar amount they'll pay for a TV commercial, a radio commercial, and not knowing how many people are going to see or hear or go to it, which a lot of people are using TiVo and DVRs to skip over commercials, so they're not seeing these commercials. These companies spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars on. They're using satellite radio. They're skipping out commercials and stuff in there as well. So companies are looking to be a little bit more creative, a little bit more broader perspective, or spectrum, I should say, of opportunities to bring in business. They know that the larger percentage of people that are trying their product or service out, the larger percentage of the people that will keep it. They do know the percentages of the people, and the kind of times that they do keep their product or service. And I'm going to give you a perfect example myself. Before I didn't know anything about this program. I had wanted to check out my credit, so I did went to freecreditreport.com, kept seeing the commercials with all the dudes jamming on the bands and had the little jingle in my head, and I went and checked it out. It was a 7-day free trial. At the end of 7 days, I said, I want to keep an eye on my credit. There's a few things that I want to challenge on there. I want to see if I can improve my score. So I paid $15 a month, and I ended up staying a customer for 3 years. $15 a month for 1 year is 12 months. That's $180. Over a 3-year period, I paid them $540 being a customer off of a free trial. That's how this whole entire process works. So people talk about, is this a scam? Is this legitimate? Is this honest? And so on and so forth. That's the process itself. This is advertising. This is what I like to call word-of-mouth advertising on steroids, because this is a really good deal. It's great for people like you and I that want to make some cash from home. It's legitimate. It's advertising. We're helping companies gain potential customers. We're helping a promotion company expand their advertising team. We're bringing in revenue for the promotion company. They pay us commissions when we produce results for them. So we're helping the promotion company. We're helping the advertisers that work with us. I'm able to help people like yourself. Here I am. I'm not getting paid to be sitting here. I'm part of the team that we support each other with Lindsay and some of the other leaders on the group as well. And it enables me to help you learn how you can make a legit have a legit business from home, working from home. I don't want to call it a job because it's a business. When you have a job, you're exchanging your hours for time. When you have a business, you leverage your time for money. So basically, as opposed to the job where you trade your time for money, you leverage your time for money with the internet, because you can put ads out and things to work for you around the clock, 24 hours a day. So even when you're not online or you're not working, there are things that are working for you, and that's basically what a business is and what a business does. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump into a screen share. I'm going to show you the company that we work with. I'm going to show you how everything works briefly real quick, and then I'll bring Lindsay in for a short period. She's the one that founded it. She's been in this for 3 years. I've been in it for 2.5, actually a little over 2.5 at this point in time, because I started April 28th. All right. So this is let me do something else real quick here. I want to kind of show you our whole system here. There it is. Okay. This is part of how the process works. As far as the advertising and everything is concerned, what you're basically going to do is you're going to be putting ads out online, and then people are going to come to you and they're going to want information. We have an information system that's already set up. So for those of you that are new, you're not going to have all of this information at the tip of your tongue, or at your fingertips immediately, right when you first get started, because you're going to be going in, setting up, you're going to be learning this kind of stuff. So in order for you to be effective enough for us to help you make money faster, we have this information system set up. So it's really simple. We're going to give you some picture ads. We're going to give you some text ads. We're going to kind of teach you how it works. We're going to show you how to use social media to get your word-of-mouth advertising out in front of thousands of people. Okay, they're going to want information on it. You're going to provide them with some information, and you're going to send them to a website here that's already made. This is already set up. You don't have to build this or nothing. You plug and play. You're going to put in your name. You're going to put in your email. You're going to put in your agent ID numbers, and it's going to give you a link, and that's the link that you send people to when they say, hey, what is this? You kind of talk to them a little bit, find out what they're looking for. You're going to give some information, and you're going to say, hey, check out the website. It'll explain it for you. So they're going to come to a page like this. It's going to be a short little video. You see Lindsay here on the cover of Home Business Magazine. If they want additional information, they're going to put in their name and their email. And they can also come down here and see some testimonials, which you'll see myself and Dana and some of the other people that work with us on our team. Okay? So this basically is already set up for you. It's a ready-made turnkey business. When they click on this and they put in their information, it's going to take them to what's called a landing page. And this kind of gives you a little bit of a video overview. Your first $100 will be the easiest you've ever made online. This is going to tell you what the business is all about and give you a little bit of an overview. And then the steps to get started are down here, steps 1, 2, and 3. And it really is that simple. You set up with these 3 steps. You get your information system here. You qualify for the company. You're an agent. and then we go to work with you and we teach you one-on-one how you can get started working for yourself from home. So when you're going to get started here, the company that we work with is called Zip Not a Zilch. Got one more step here. Give me 1 second. When you click on that, or your people click on this, this will explain how they get started, and then they're going to click here to join in the company. All right, the company is called Zip Not a Zilch, or ZNZ for short. Okay, Zip Not a Zilch LLC. They were formed July of 2007. They're based in Wichita Falls, Texas. They are listed on the Better Business Bureau. Again, they started July of 2007. In signing up with this company, ZNZ never charges you any money to work with them. Okay, when you're signing up, all right, this is the first program. You hold your mouse over the PayPal. They classify how we get paid as a gift. This is a gift of cash. I personally prefer working for cash. I'll look for my own deals on other things. I'll explain what some of the other selections are in just a moment. But this basically is how we get paid cash money. Okay, most of us use PayPal. The company pays out daily. So any deals that we get today, we get paid cash for tomorrow. It's just cash deposit right into your PayPal account with no fees. It'll be $20 minimum referral. They're giving us $5 bonus on this program this month as well. So we actually get $25. So when you're seeing our advertisements of making anywhere from $25 up to $100 or more per referral, this is what we're talking about. This is an advertising program and platform here. So you're going to come down here to the bottom. Somebody most likely invited you here. There's going to be a green, this will be in green. It'll be their number that is right there. When you sign up here and you put in your email address, you're going to get your own agent ID number. So some people want to know, how do they keep track of who refers us and what kind of business we do and with our advertising. This number is my number. I've had it since April 28th of 2012. So anytime I do anything with the company, it's associated with my number. It goes into my account. I'm the one who gets credit. I'm the one who gets paid. Now, once you once you sign up, you're going to go through and you're going to put in your information. You'll just use your PayPal email. PayPal is free to set up if you don't have one at PayPal.com. You're just going to use an email address. You're going to sign up. Once you sign up and you go through the process, it's going to bring you to, this is your status page here when you first. As I just kind of want to go through a couple different things. It shows who I was referred by. April 28th of 2012 at 9:06 p.m. was when I signed up for this company. So I found it a little bit earlier that evening because, like most people, we're skeptical when we see things like this. We want to make sure that they're real and that they work. So what I did is the gentleman's name is Steve Johnson that I found this through. I happened to stumble across this on Twitter. If you're here right now, there's a good chance the majority of you guys have stumbled on this on the Facebook. Through somebody that's on your friends list or is in a group or something of that nature. You happen to see something that looked interesting and you're checking it out. Same thing happened to me on Twitter. It said, got no scratch to get started. Check out Scratch Marketing. Led me to a presentation. I emailed the gentleman. He got back to me. We talked on the phone. We're actually really good friends and business associates to this day, going on, like I said, a little over 2.5 years. So you can basically see this is when I started. In that time frame, there's personal information for people, so I don't want to get down there too far. The very bottom of the screen says your referrals are 1,813 people that I have referred to this program and signed up. Now, basically, okay. Sorry, I just got a text. But basically, this is the program, and it's just about consistency. People actually do sign up. Like I said, 1,813 people. It's going to bring you into the offers platform now. It doesn't cost anything to sign up, as I said. There's one requirement. The way that ZNZ makes their money is that these companies are advertising right here. Okay? I'm going to do something real quick here. I'm going to click on the cost right above the page numbers and click refresh, so anybody that's following along, you can go ahead and follow me into that. What that does is filters the offers and brings all the free and low-cost offers up to the first page. This is how the whole process works. Now, I'm an agent. So I'm putting out ads. People are inquiring about it, and they're coming in and checking them out. Now, people are going to do one of three things. They're going to come in, they're going to take a look, and they're going to do absolutely nothing. There are going to be people that are going to come in, and they're going to say, okay, well, this kind of looks interesting. Well, let me check this out. Let me check that out. And they'll do a couple of the offers, and they may complete it, and then do nothing. They're basically, possible customers for these companies to interact with and see if they want to continue their service down the road. There's no obligation for us to keep any of these. This is how ZNZ makes their money. So what they require us is to get 1 credit. As you can see right here, I got 1 credit on a little bit after midnight. So I had signed up. I messaged the guy. He got back to me within a couple hours from 9 o'clock when I signed up. So a little after midnight here, I did Privacy Guard, which was one of the offers that were on here. I was sitting there thinking it was another one, but it's my life's identity is something similar to that. So I got my 1 credit. It was a one-time requirement. You do it, and when you get started over 2.5 years ago, I did a quick little free trial, and now I'm qualified to work this program. So ZNZ, basically, this is how they get paid. That company pays them commissions. They don't make the money from you. You don't pay them anything. You just put in an email and you signed up with a free account. So on here, you can see there's some free offers. You got to get 1 credit. This is a half a credit. This is 0.30. This is 0.20. So if you actually just kind of did these 3 trials right here, you would have 1 full credit. It wouldn't cost you a dime to get started. And that's an example of what some people have used. I mean, this is another half credit for free. This is 0.30 for $1. So you can see this is a really, really reasonable, low-cost way for people to get started in business. Okay, now once you've done that, you're qualified for life. As you can see, I did mine 2.5 years ago, and here I am still working and making money. Every time I get a completion and a referral in this program, I get paid $25. Okay, so that's the first program that we have there. This is the second program that we work. It's called ZNZ Big Cash. And this one pays us a little bit more money. The other one, as I showed you, pays $20 with a $5 bonus. This program, ZNZ Big Cash, pays $60 base, and it has a 25% bonus, which is $15. So it's actually paying you $75. All right, so you can see, you hold it over the PayPal here, cash deposit into your PayPal account with no fees is $60. Again, 25% is the bonus. That's $15, so you're making $75 on this program. And it's really, really simple. The people that are serious, that want to make money, they can realize, wait a second here. I do a couple of these little trials one time. You can do the entire thing. I'm going to show you the offers on this page right here, but you can do everything for less than $10 right now. All right, we roll through the drive-through at McDonald's and drop 15, 20 bucks on value meals. Don't think twice about it. This is a business that, we're living proof. We're sitting here right now at home several years down the road, have made thousands and thousands of dollars. We're going to show you some income proof on that here shortly. But this is a viable business. You can get started for less than 10 bucks. Again, you're going to be referred. There'll be a different number on here. You're going to put your email address in. It's going to recognize your other account there, and it's just going to link the 2 together. Okay. Now, once you've actually signed into Big Cash, and you go to the offers, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to filter them by cost, which is the most reasonable way for you to do that. Now, you're not obligated to keep these. The way they work here, we encourage you to keep them. A lot of us still have, GameFly or Disney Books or roadside service. Protect Your ID, like I said, I became a customer for 3 years after checking that out. Freezer does promotions with Walmart. Again, Disney Books, Dr. Seuss books here, Gillette razors. I mean, every one of us are shaving on an ongoing, regular basis. You can get discounted razors. This gives you points here. As I said, we go ahead and we filter them above the page numbers by cost, and then you just basically go in here. You got to get 1 credit again. Now, on this program, obviously they're paying 3 times the amount of money. So we had to do a couple of trials on the first one. You're going to have to do a few more on this one. This trial over here was worth 0.50 on the first program. It's worth 0.20 on here because they're paying out more money. Like I said, each one of these companies that advertise on here, when somebody does a trial, they're under contract to now pay ZNZ for the advertising on the website. That's how this works. That's what makes it enticing. You don't have to pay anything to advertise with ZNZ to become an agent and work with them. You do a couple of little free trials. You could start the first program 100% free, get a couple of deals, take that money and do these trials on Big Cash, and it didn't cost you anything out of your pocket. So this is a matter of, anything is possible here. Where there's a will, there's a way. So because we meet a lot of people that are really hurting, that don't have any extra cash, or They're trying to figure out a way just to get something legit that they can control themselves. This is, 100%. You're an independent agent, so you schedule your own hours. You get paid on your own results. You can get more than 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 completions in a day. There's no limitations, and they pay out daily. So if you're in dire need of making some cash and you're serious and you're motivated, you can get started. You can start putting ads out online and referring others to this program to check it out, and you can be touching money within 24 to 48 hours. Like I said, they pay out daily. So you go through here and you do this. One-time requirement. You can see I did mine on the 29th. I took the day. God, actually, I think I went a little bit over on this. But I did a few bit more of these on here, like I said, because they pay a little bit more of a commission on those. So that's, the company that we work for. It's very, very simple. Here's the moral of the story. You're going to work for probably 2 to 3 hours in a day. You're going to get out there and you're going to put 30, 50, maybe 100 ads. We're going to teach you some of the tricks of the trade. We've been doing this for several years. So we've been students. We've studied. We've tried different things. We've failed. We've studied. We've tried different things. We've failed again. And we've put together training programs and a support team for you so that we can help you eliminate a lot of the mistakes that we made and help you become successful faster. This is a great program. There's a lot of different little programs out there. Not everything that people classify as a scam is a scam online. There's legitimate businesses, legitimate things online that you can actually make money. What you really want to buy into on here, and what one of the most important things is the fact that you have the support team. Okay, you have the network of the ZNZ Solutions team. Like I said, we've already got. Oops, that's my Google there. We've already got the system and everything set up for you to plug right into. So you don't need any special skills. You don't need any. Stop my screen sharing here. You don't need any special skills. You don't need a website. You don't need to know any programming. You don't need to know any coding or anything like that. What you need to be able to do is you need to be able to copy and paste. You need to be able to share some pictures. You need to be able to be a positive, motivated person. If you can answer people's questions and respond to emails, and you can do those simple little things following directions, then you can do this. It's, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. We've got people of every walks of life. We've got kids that are, 18 years old that are working this. We've got people that are on disability, that are retired, that are working this. We've got people that of all different ages. It's a viable business. Are you going to get rich doing this? No. Can you make a lot of money in a very short period of time? Yes, because they pay out daily. So you can touch cash on a daily basis, and that was the biggest thing for me. You tell me I don't mind working. Let's be real about a couple different things right here. Number one, you're going to have to work in order to be. If you want to be successful in life, and you want some of the nicer things, and you want to fulfill your dreams and goals, you're going to have to work for them. Okay, and unless you get really, really lucky, and you hit the lottery and you happen to manage it properly, because a lot of people that don't have money that win a lot of money are usually broke really fast. But this is something that you can manage, you can control, you can make some money on a like I said, quick basis. Being able to touch it on a regular, you're going to have to work. Is one of the biggest things. Now you can work smarter, you can work hard, or you can actually do a little bit of both. Which is, there's a lot of us that we do work hard, but we do it in a very smart way. We're able to leverage our time. Versus trading our time for our hours for money. We can leverage our time and let our business work for us to make the money. Lindsay, did you want to come on and show some of your office and some of your experience? Are you feeling up to that?
Yes. I've been coughing my lungs up, so maybe I can talk for a minute.
Yeah, I figured I'd carry most of it. That way you wouldn't have to go through as much.
Oh, you felt bad for me, didn't you?
No, don't tell anybody. I'll be out tonight.
All right, hang on just a second. Okay, can you guys, can you type in the chat if you can see my screen, please? And we're going to answer questions in the chat here in about probably 5 minutes. So you guys be having your questions ready so we can answer them. And that's what we're here to do, is to help you, okay? So if you have any questions, be sure and have them ready to answer.
Also in there, just in response, Melody, Corey has seen your message, and he'll get together with you. Corey's a beautiful example of how this business works. He saw one of my ads probably a year and a half ago on Facebook, messaged me, we got together, we talked, and he got started. We've been working together for the year and a half now, and Corey's one of the leaders in our group. So you're in great hands there, Melody. I understand that you kind of haven't seen any of the intro videos or anything like that. Basically, we all work from home. We put out ads online to help this promotion company bring people in, and there's companies that advertise on there that uh, pay out commissions when we bring them someone that can try their products and services. Yes, Lindsay is the answer to your question there. I know I was talking, so they probably couldn't see, but yeah, we'll jump into those questions as well. Go ahead, Lindsay. You got the floor, Lindsay. I'm going to mute out. Lindsay, are you there? Okay, something's going on where her headset's not on or she's not hearing. But she's muted out. Hold on one second.
Can you guys hear me now?
Okay,
Awesome.
there you are. I was just getting ready to text you.
Okay.
You're muted out.
Anyways,
You're good to go.
okay. So basically, we work with two different websites. One is ZNZ Big Cash, and one is ZNZ One. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of proof here. I've made a lot of money. So basically, it's better if I can show you, right? You guys want to see some proof that it does pay out. So I got started 3 years ago, and so on 12/7/11, I got my first payment from ZNZ1. Now, this site used to pay out $20. Now it pays out 25. So as you can see, I had 6 people complete ZNZ1. Okay, and on Big Cash, on 12/9, this site paid out $84 at the time. So it was rounding about $104 or $100. Generally, it just depends on each month. They have different promotions on how much they pay out. So as you can see, I got one person on the 9th to complete. On the 11th, I got another person. And then as you can see, it just kind of went up from there. 168, 168, 252, 168, and then in January I got 312, and on 1/9 they changed it, so obviously it wasn't $84, it was 78. So with both of these sites combined, you're going to make about $100 a referral. Okay. So, anyways, as you can see, I mean, I'm going to scroll down through here kind of pretty short, over the years. I mean, you guys can work this daily or not. It's just going to depend on you. Sometimes I work every day, sometimes I don't. So I've already submitted money for today, and yesterday, 225, 150, 75. I mean, guys, it adds up. And then ZNZ1, same way, as you can see, 20, 40, 100, 120. And then down through here, it starts paying 20. It was paying 24 here. Um, and then it jumped up to 25, 75. I mean, You guys can see what I'm talking about. And I got money submitted today. So this works, guys. It pays. I mean, I just can't think of any other way or why you wouldn't want to jump in and get started. You don't have to, like today I'm sick. If I had a job, I would have to call in. I mean, that I'm miserable, but I don't have to worry about that. I'm literally sitting in my office in my night clothes. I look like crap, and so I'm sorry if I'm not beauty queen tonight. But either which way, I'm just who I am, and I'm okay with that. And, I mean, this has been my lifesaver. This has been Joe's lifesavers, and there's some other ones that aren't on tonight. One of them is at church, and um, one of them just got out of the hospital. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. So, I mean, we work when we want, basically. I choose to work it just about every day because, like I said, I pay my bills up by like the 10th of the month. And then I'm good after that. After that, this is all play money for me. So that's what I do because my husband, he works. And for years we struggled because we didn't have any money with him working, and I wanted to stay home with my kids. So our vision, guys, is to help you understand that there's other ways to make money besides a traditional job. And I don't know about you, but I didn't want to leave my kids, and I didn't. So that's what we're trying to paint a picture for you of what's out there. You guys can do this. If somebody like me or Joe or whoever brought you to this broadcast can do this, you can too. It takes a little bit of learning, but it's not hard. So whoever brought you here, go back to them and just get started. Tell me tell me what job you can go to for under 20 bucks if you think about it, okay? You have a job, you have to pay for gas to get there. If your car tears up, you have to pay for gas. You have to pay for wear and tear in the car. Uniforms, like I'm a nurse, so I had to buy scrubs. If you work at a bank, you have to have nice clothes, or if you work at McDonald's, you have to have a certain type of pants and shoes, okay? So all of this is expenses that you have to go to work. Daycare, lunch. I mean, I eat at home. My groceries are here, These are all expenses that you don't think about. So I understand somebody may not have $10, $20, but actually you do. You just choose not to spend it on something that's going to help you better yourself. Does that make sense? Don't be one of those people. Let's think of it this way. Your best thinking in life has gotten you where you are today. Okay? It has. Your best thinking. If you are broke and can't afford to go on vacations, then you're not doing something right because I can do that. Joe can do that. People on this team can do that. Why? Because we chose to think differently. When I realized that was like a really big blow to my self-esteem, but it was true. And then I changed it. You control your destiny in life. You control what happens in your life. I know this because for 10 years, I lived the rat race of going to work every day, getting up early. I'm not an early person. Putting up with BS at a job that I hated. Okay? I know. So I know exactly how you're feeling. I just chose to do it differently. Okay? That you work smarter, not harder. Same goes with this. You can do this. The biggest thing with this that people fear about is putting their information online. Guys, trust me when I tell you, anytime you swipe your card at a gas station, you're swiping it through an online merchant account. Okay? That's the same thing that these companies use. Netflix, that's like a world known thing for watching movies. It's the same difference. They have to, it's legally. Now, if you'll notice, most scammers say, hey, send me money Western Union. Why is that? Think about it. Because it's not traceable. Okay? If you have a business, it is the law that you have to have a way to process debit cards securely without information being compromised. So if there's scammers out there and they want you to send them money Western Union, that should be your first flag. okay? Because all credit card transactions have to go through a secure merchant account, okay? Which is exactly what these online businesses do. When you swipe your card at the store, it's going through a secure online merchant account. When you swipe your card at the grocery store, at the gas station, at a department store, it's all going the same place. Same thing with online, okay? Not to mention, if we were scammers, we wouldn't be putting our face out on video.
It'd be for a lot more than $6 or $8 too. You know, the reality of it is you don't give us a dime. You don't give ZNZ a dime. You're doing a trial with a company. You're going through their secured server. Like she said, when you're standing near the cash register, it's going through an internet connection to the credit card clearinghouse. It clears it to validate the card. It sends a message. All this happens in split seconds. I used to be in merchant services. It sends a signal back saying, yeah, there's enough money in there to cover the pre-authorization of the charge, and it goes through all in a matter of seconds. It's all done online, whether you're swiping the card right then or whether you're doing something online. You go on to Netflix, you put in your information, you process it. You buy something on Amazon, eBay, all these other different sites, it's just the way e-commerce is going. Right now there's about 2 billion people that are online. In the next several years, there'll be over upwards of 6 billion people that are online. So it's never going to be saturated. You're never going to run out of people to talk to. And if you think that there's a lot of opportunity now, okay, like I said, there's 2 billion people online right now. There'll soon be 6+ billion people online as technology is expanding and smartphones and things of that nature. So the opportunity is just going to be endless. But the time that we have obviously is ticking away on a daily basis. So it is something that you want to jump on if you're serious about making money and you're not afraid to work for it. Again, this is work from home. You have to put in the work. When I did sales, let's say merchant services, I had to get in my vehicle. I would pick an area and I would drive out there and I would hit all those different businesses, and I had to walk in the door physically trying to get my way past the receptions or secretaries or whatever to get to the people that made the business decisions. You don't have to do all of that, but I had to go out and do the work. You get to do that from the privacy of your own home. Where, I can sit here right now, and in about 15, 20 minutes, I can schedule ads to go out all throughout the entire day, then have programs that are working for me, whether I'm home or whether I'm out, I'm at the gym, or whether I'm sleeping or whatever the case may be. As a matter of fact, the funny thing is that Lindsay pays an assistant to work with her, and she woke up right before the meeting because she wasn't feeling that well yet. An hour and a half ago when she was sleeping, I seen her ad pop out online in one of the groups because I got a notification, and she wasn't even on the computer. That's the beauty of this kind of thing. You don't have to go to a building to somebody else's establishment and sit there for 8 hours. You work for a couple hours for yourself, and in that 2 to 3 hour time, the work that you did continues to work for you around the clock. You may, a lot of times you're going to get immediate response from that stuff, but I also get responses from somebody. I've been working on a couple little things, so in the last couple of days I haven't advertised a whole lot. I still have ads coming in, though. I still have people that are seeing my ads that I put out 3, 4, 5 days ago. They're clicking like and messaging me for information and things of that nature. So it's a really simple, legit opportunity for you to have a cash box sitting in front of you in your fingertips that you can pull $100 bills out of. I don't know if a lot of people realize how strong and how powerful that is when you're in a situation and you're the one in control of this. Okay, it doesn't say that, hey, you can't work more than 40 hours a week, which means that if you make $10 an hour and you can work 40 hours a week, that your boss is telling you the most you're ever going to make is $4,400, unless we decide that you can make more or we have a need for you to make more, and that's if we give you the 40 hours. So you might not even be able to depend on that. I know a lot of you people are in that type of situation, or you don't think about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're not guaranteed that 40, you know what I'm saying, at that kind of money, then you're not guaranteed that $400 a week, and that's all you're ever going to have an opportunity to work with. Or you've got to explore taking more time away from your family and more money in gas and resources and whatever it takes, especially when you're working 2 jobs. If you don't think you're going to spend a lot more money, you're nuts. Because you don't want to cook as much. You're going to want to eat on the run in between. You're spending money on conveniences because you're tired and you need to take care of business or whatever the case may be. So you end up actually spending more. The funny thing is that people talk about all the time. They say, "Oh, well, if you got to spend money, it's a scam." No, this is a business. It's not a job. and it's cheaper. It's a cheaper business than it is for you to go get a job. Because when I worked, on a restaurant business, I had to have non-slip shoes for $30, black slacks for $30. I had 2 pairs, so that's 60. Now we're at $90. White button-down shirts were $17 a piece. I had 3 of them because they were white and they got stained easily. So that's another $51. That's $141 just in uniforms. $10 a day in gas going back and forth for 5 days of training. That's another $50. I've spent $190 in getting a job and getting some training in there. And guess what? Every single week I'm driving back and forth to that job. I'm spending $50 a week times 52 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's $2,500. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Um, People don't take that kind of stuff into consideration. Just driving back and forth to work is going to cost you, a tremendous amount of money. This is something that gives you freedom of your time and schedule. It gives you an unlimited amount of money. You're not stuck making $300, $400, $500 a week, $600 a week. You need $1,000. You get online and you go to work and you put out ads and you talk to enough people that want information and refer them and help everybody that you can, and you can make that $1,000. You're the one in control. Okay, there's people that are making over $10,000 a month. Lindsay and I started off doing this little stuff right here. I was knocking down 10, 12 grand a month during the summertime. Lindsay makes probably $1,200 to $2,000 a week, depending on the week and how much she's worked and what comes in. This is from somebody who's never done anything online before. She was burned out in nursing. Her mother got ill. She took the time off, went to go back to work right before Christmas, and they said, "Sorry, we don't have anything for you." All right, now here she is 3 years later, and she makes a lot more money now with all kinds of freedom and time and flexibility. 3 boys that are in high school that are in sports. She gets to go to all the games. She's got all the perks and makes more money. She's got freedom, and peace of mind. And her and I, don't get me wrong, we work, people. There's a lot of things I can put out, a couple hundred ads in 15 minutes. Yeah, Lindsay can work 2 or 3 hours. Yes, but we were also, talking on the phone, and we were on a hangout ourselves earlier as part of the mastermind team here, trying to figure out how we can make things better for you guys and easier to help you guys make more money and flourish in your business. So it's not, there's a tremendous amount of support in the network here, and we do put in our time and work. I don't want anybody to think that, you're going to click a couple buttons and magically make money. But if you roll up your sleeves and you're serious about changing your life and making changes for your family, this is the way to do it, and this is the best team that you're going to get the support from. You're not going to find a system that's going to have the type of training and support and people like Lindsay and I that sit here on a Wednesday night and come on to try and help you talk to your people and show your people that we're real. We also come on here on Sunday nights and we do a training exclusively for the team, and we answer your questions and we do everything we can to help you out. And then we have a group here on Facebook that we're constantly in throughout the day or night or whatever. There's somebody online that jumps in and answers your questions. For a lot of you that are here tonight, you're already on the team. You've experienced that. I'm pretty sure you can appreciate it because we didn't always have that when we were starting out and when we were building this. So we've done, a lot of things to try and help you guys capitalize on your business. I don't know. I'm going to pop in and see if there's any other questions. Lindsay, did you want to jump in there and finish this off? Anybody else have any questions?
say, for those of you that are on here, you are absolutely crazy if you don't go back to who brought you here and get started. And that's pretty much all. That's the only thing else we can say. We told you what it was about. We showed you proof that there's money in what we're saying. We showed you proof that we get paid. Now, the next step is up to you, and that's called a decision. And sometimes decisions can be scary, I know. But I promise you, if you jump in with us and you let us teach you, it'll be the best thing you ever did. Love you. So, that's all I have.
All right. Any other questions? Anybody? I know there's a little bit of a delay. We'll give it a little bit of time here. But any other questions before we wrap it up? We're going to keep it, we're coming up on an hour tonight. So we're going to keep it brief and everybody get back to what they were doing. Anything else we can help you with? As far as questions about joining the business or how the business works, how we make money, anything of that nature. All right, going once, going twice, Going 3 times. Doesn't look like there's any questions. Thank you guys for stopping out. Right underneath the video are the steps to get started. If you were invited and you still have some questions or you still need some assistance, get back to the person that invited you. Thank you very much. You have a great night.